Welcome to this edition on Inclusion Television. Today, we'll be discussing the etiquette of interacting with a wheelchair user. When meeting a person using a mobility aid, the wheelchair, in the public or in social situation, some people might feel freezed up or act in patronizing way or even ignore such ones completely. When interacting with someone using a wheelchair, you can show respect by one, treating their wheelchair with respect. Don't lean on it, push or touch their wheelchair without their permission. A wheelchair is part of their body space. Keep the roadway clear and places around the wheelchair user free from obstacles and hazards. Avoid patting their head. Patting someone else in a wheelchair is a degrading gesture and must be avoided. Speak directly to them. Place yourself at their eye level and speak directly to them. When people feel awkward, they refuse to make eye contact. People with disability deserve the acknowledgement that comes with making eye contact. Never intentionally ignore someone in a wheelchair. Make eye contact, whether you choose to smile or nod or say a greeting. Ensure you maintain eye contact. Many people will speak only to a caretaker or caregiver or to the family member or friend with the person using a wheelchair. This is rude. Many well-intentioned people make assumptions about people who use wheelchair. Never assume that you know what they need and how they should be treated. If you are going to make a decision of any type, please assume that the person using a wheelchair is a regular human being who is using a tool to maximize his mobility. Don't focus conversation with a person using wheelchair on the wheelchair and his disability. The wheelchair is like a bicycle, a scooter, or other mode of transportation. When speaking with someone using a wheelchair, please talk to the person about life, politics, family, work, school, education, or any other topic. Don't use accessible parks and spots. There are locations in parking lots that are marked with signs only for persons with disability. So please do not park there. Make sure restrooms are accessible to persons using wheelchair. When you want to have a long conversation with a wheelchair user, please sit down for such conversation. While you do not want to ignore a wheelchair user, you also do not want to force them to look up to you for a long stretch of time during a conversation. Allow wheelchair users to help sometimes. Someone using a wheelchair may offer to help with carrying a bag or other tasks. If this happens, accept their help. A wheelchair user knows their ability best, and everyone should appreciate and give them the opportunity to render assistance. The wheelchair is not a toy. Train your children to be respectful of this equipment. It's part of the person's space and body. No one should climb or play on the wheelchair. In some cases, adults need to be reminded that a wheelchair is not just something for a joyride. Be considerate of the person who is using the wheelchair. When we do all of this, we are contributing our parts in making the society and environment inclusive. Let's work together and build a strong and inclusive society.